Hey y'all, it's Krista. So I just recorded another video and yuck. I mean, I got nice cells, but it's like I overstretched it and it started pulling all the colors away from each other. So, welcome. You see me with a failure on my canvas. So, instead of just pouring on top of it, in the video, I was running out of paint, so I had to mix up some new colors. I used some old colors from my last painting. I would use the Pourage Posse paints. So this one I'm going to use the Beach Retreat Shimmer and the Copper Penny. And this time I'm going to add the Coral Reef Metallic. And I'm using again the Fresh Powder Blue Iridescent Pearl. And this time I decided to use my go-to, my 24K Deco Art. And I made a little more of this white flash. Whew. The painting that's over there that's drying using that white flash is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to scoot this a little, ooh, it's sliding, a little bit towards you so I can pour the cup. All right, so what a mess. But you know, it happens to all of us, right? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the middle with the powder blue and go into the coral reef. And I just mixed some of these paints up, so I'm probably going to have some bubbles. Let's do some 24K. It's a little bit thicker than my other paints because you want it to be a little thicker so that it settles. Put in the white flash on top of that. See how those react together. And then we'll do some Copper Penny. And use the I use the Galaxy Blue. Y'all, that is a pretty color. It definitely is a statement as far as a color goes. So I'm gonna put a big chunk of that in. And then I'll put the Beach Retreat on top of that. And come back in with my gold. And then do the white flash again. And use this coral reef. With the powder blue. And then put this, I think I'm going to empty this one out, this Galaxy Blue. Just going to finish the cup off because that's one of my leftover colors that I tried to use up in my last pour, the ugly that's sitting on the table. And let's use this Copper Penny on top of that. And the Beach Retreat. It's a pretty color. And gold again. With the white flash. And the coral reef to end it. Alright, I've got a super full cup. Set these aside. Set this aside. Bring this slidey canvas back so y'all can see it. And let's see what I can do this time. Keeping my fingers crossed. Oh. This would be a tremendous disaster if I messed it up twice. And of course all of my paints are mixed with mix, 7-to-1. Okay, let's get this before my sides start to set, because I definitely had to make more paint. Alright, let's go. So the shimmer in this is very nice. It's Pourage Postes, they're very pretty. End it with a little circle in the middle, a little ring. Okay. That aside, and my middle is kind of gross, so I'm going to just kind of swirl it around. That's better. Okay. Well, I definitely did not pour that out straight. It's kind of oblong. All right, let's torch it. Got some cool cells. Okay. Do I wreck it? Do I not wreck it? I wrecked the last one, so why not this one? Huh. I really wrecked it last time, right? Okay. This up through here. And then do this act. And I think that's good. I think I'm gonna leave it just like that. Alright, let's stretch this baby out before my edges dry. Slippery, slippery, slippery. Stretch it out. I have to get a better grip on it this time. Oh, dee-doo-dee-doo. So I was watching football earlier, and some of you may laugh, but I am a Browns fan. And actually doing the best that they've done since 1994. They are 4-1, which this town is going crazy about it. Cleveland and their love for football. You either love the Browns or you hate the Browns, but if you live in Cleveland, you better be one of the ones that loves the Browns. Okay. So I want to try to save some of that in the corner. Alright. Did I make it? I did now. Okay. Alright. My table's definitely slick enough for me to spin it around. Yeah, I think I saved my derriere on the second mess up because this one's pretty. I bring in for the close-up. Whew, there's some cool stuff going on. Did I make it? Nope. Alright. Alright, and I have one more corner I need to get. Bring that paint on down there. I feel like I lost some of my tealy colors, the beach retreat and the powder blue. But maybe they'll show up when it dries. Okay, get that. Alright, I think I'm over. Nope, almost. Okay. And then I'm going to bring it back. Open up this corner because it's really nice. That coral reef is definitely looking like fire over here. It's very pretty. I don't know if you can hear my son and his friend. Sunday night planning of Dungeons and Dragons, because that's what they play every other Sunday. Dungeons and Dragons. So they're down there making maps. I keep saying to myself, I'd rather have a nerd. I accept having a nerd. Okay. So, alright. I've got so much paint on my mat right now that I could probably float a boat in it, but I am just going to get my corners and I'm going to leave this canvas because I have a success. I don't want it to get messed up. So I'm going to take my gloves off and use a stick instead, as I just see myself touching it or bumping it or dripping on it or something, because of course that's what would happen, right? Just going to feed it onto my corners here. And let's see, let's get this corner over here because I didn't do that good of a job. And this over here. What am I trying to do over here? I really probably should warn them that I'm videotaping. I hope I don't need to censor my video. Teenagers. Well, they're adults. They're not really teenagers. They're adulty people. Okay. I hope I need to scrape this again. Y'all, I have a ton of paint on this canvas. It's gonna take 7 years of Sundays to dry. But that's okay because I have to make mix. Okay, let's bring y'all down so you can see what I'm looking at. Okay. These cells, totally awesome. Look at right there. That's that coral reef. And I know that looks dark, but it's not. It's not dark at all. These pebbles. Super cool. I've got these super cool lines. These pebbly cells. And we'll go over here. Look at the transparency in that. God, I love mix. Just brings your painting alive. Makes it look like it's moving. I can't wait for that to dry. That is going to be so pretty. We've got these beautiful lines over here. Anyone that loves orange is going to love this. It is sparkly and shiny and orange. God, I still love that spot. Whew. Okay, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me. And I apologize that you had to look at my awful, awful painting to begin with. But I think we made it right this time. All right. Have a wonderful day. See you soon. Bye.